off the bat, dude, I think I just shit my pants. To be honest with you.
And then go to the fucking bathroom.
Yeah, hit pause. Alright, pants clear. How you been, dude? I haven't seen you in
a day. No, not even a day.
Yeah,
you saw me this morning.
Been like okay, yeah, I did see you this morning. Before that, it's been like 2 weeks, I think.
No.
Has it not?
I don't think so.
Alright. How's your fucking trip, dude?
Expensive.
Yeah? Oh, they're all expensive.
Well,
What'd you do?
Branson is expensive.
The Ozarks?
Yeah, the Ozarks.
Yeah, that's pretty gay. But what did you do?
Went to the zoo.
Tell some fucking stories, dude. You know not know what we're doing right now. Tell some stories. Tell a story.
I drank with Serenity's dad.
Oh, the one that caught you having sex?
It wasn't having sex. It was a blowjob. Correction.
I think that's worse.
It was the first time I met him, too.
Really? You didn't really meet him. You didn't even say hi. He caught you guys. He caught you with your pants down. You took off, dude.
I did.
Yeah, tell that story. That's a good one.
Did you ever get walked in on?
Yeah.
You tell
Dude,
that story.
Yeah, I was sleeping with my fucking hard R ex, dude. And my dad knocked on the door and then just threw the door open right after I got off. And then he just said, my dad has a mental issues, right?
Yeah.
So he doesn't know boundaries very well anymore. He just said, oh, were you guys having sex? I was like, what? No? You crazy? She's sitting there with a blanket like up to her chin like this. Oh, I know we're not doing a video podcast. My hands are on my chin holding a blanket.
No, you're not holding a blanket. You're pretending.
To hold a blanket.
blanket.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Well, use your right words.
I'll find somebody else to do this with. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Find somebody better than.
Oh yeah, well tell your fucking story now, dick. Hold up, drink break.
No, I'm not telling my story.
Why?
I don't want to.
You're embarrassed?
Okay, her dad was getting back from vacation.
Yeah.
He wasn't supposed to be back till the next morning. Came back home early. And apparently.
Was this when you guys like first started dating?
Yeah, it was when we first started dating.
That sucks.
You hear keys rattling because the door wasn't locked, but it was supposed to be locked. So you heard keys rattling, and so Serenity was under a blanket, and yeah, her dad walked in and her head popped up from underneath the blanket.
As a father, that was probably the worst thing ever.
Probably.
Has he ever brought it up to you?
No. Never. Not once. Not a single time.
When you guys were drinking that night and I was on the phone with you.
No, he did not. Did he bring it up? No.
No. You walked away from him, didn't you?
I did walk away from him because I knew you were going to bring up some dumb shit, so I walked away from him.
Me and you should just start dating.
No.
Just a suggestion. We're going to take a break. So, sorry about the break. I had to grab another drink. Dude, what was the first time you had sex? Did you tell that story? You lost your virginity. What's up with that? Was it with your beautiful angel?
Yes it was.
Good. That's good. You don't want to tell the story?
We'll hear your story first.
Mine was just super awkward, dude.
Mine was too.
And to be honest, I couldn't come.
I didn't either. I
was literally so introverted and weird. I was just thinking about my performance the whole time. And I was thinking so hard about that I couldn't come. It was like 3 hours. We went to the mall the next day and she was waddling like a penguin. It was hilarious. So was I. We brought out the strap on. I'm kidding.
That's a lie.
That's not. It's a lie. I no. Yeah.
You did have a penis bong though.
You got that video?
I do.
Delete it.
I also have a picture
Of me sucking on that thing?
of you sucking on the.
That
penis
was the
bong.
most realistic. That was more realistic than any dildo I've ever seen in my life.
Honestly though, yeah, it was. Veins, fucking hair,
Yeah.
hairy. It was a hairy ball
You remember
sack.
that conversation we had when we bought it?
No.
Yeah, we pulled it out, put it next to me, like next to mine, and I said, "I hope to God this isn't average." That thing was huge, dude.
It was girthy as fuck.
And made out of wood. Look at the fuck. You know that guy had to drill that hole with like just a regular drill. Somebody took their time to carve a penis out of wood to smoke weed out of. They're like, "Oh, this would be funny." And then a smoke shop was like, "Yeah, we'll buy that." Then it ended up in my hands. Oh, then when that cheating bitch, me and her broke up, I just threw it away. I kind of wish I kept it.
You should have kept it.
What am I gonna do with it? Put it on my butt?
Yeah.
Fair point, dude. I should have kept it.
Yeah. Stretch it out a little bit more.
All right, when I was on the way here, I was when I used to do a lot of acid back in the day. Back in the day, not currently. Back in the day. Just in case my mom listens to this, I don't do drugs anymore. But yeah, back in the day, we did a lot of acid, and we were on this random back road. And today was the first time I drove down that road again. And I remember I was going down the road, walking. Well, Mitch was parked on the side of the road. And I got out of his truck and started walking and said, "Just want to go for a little walk. Because I'm on acid and I want to explode a little bit." So I got maybe 100 yards from his truck. And I was just sitting there looking at the moon. And then I heard leaves start moving. So I turned around real quick. And there was an actual shadow person, I shit you not, just peeking at me from between the leaves. I looked at it and I was like, "Ah!" And then the grass went back together and I just ran. But like, that's weird. Like, what, have you done acid?
I have done acid. The first time I did acid was in rehab.
That's sick. That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, the dude, we were getting our room searched, and the dude needed to get rid of all of his acid that he had, and he had 12 tabs. He did 7. He gave me 2.
Did you take them both?
Yeah.
Your first time?
My first time.
How was that? That probably sucked.
It did suck.
No wonder you don't want to do it anymore.
No, I did.
It's a terrible first experience.
No, it was it wasn't horrible.
Really?
Yeah,
You were in confinement.
yeah, but it's fucking, they had a $1 million garden in their backyard at rehab.
Did you walk through the garden?
We did walk through the garden. And then a week later, we were not allowed to go into the garden anymore.
Was it because of you?
No, it was not because of me. It was because people were feeding the koi fish goldfish.
Say that again?
They were feeding the koi in the pond goldfish.
So like they were taking goldfish and feeding them to the other fish?
Yeah.
Why is that so wrong, dude? It's a natural way.
No, like goldfish, like
The pet goldfish?
No.
Oh, goldfish like the
snack. Like
That is
they go
not the natural way.
because we had lunch and then we had an hour to go. We walked around the garden.
And people are fucking dumping goldfish into the koi pond?
Yeah, and so after that we weren't allowed to go out to the garden anymore.
Dude, one thing that has been on my mind recently. I thought about this while taking a piss at work. Do you think that buying a girl a drink at the bar with the intention to sleep with her is prostitution?
No,
Why? How is that not prostitution?
because you're just buying her drinks to have a good time.
You're spending like $40 on a lady to sleep with her.
No, but that's what happens after. That doesn't mean
You're still spending money to sleep with a chick. In my opinion, that is how you get a normal chick to do prostitution.
okay, but so you take a girl out to dinner. Is that prostitution then?
If you're gonna take a girl out to dinner, it's probably your girlfriend, right?
First date.
You put me in a pickle.
first date.
Yes, I would probably consider that prostitution. You're spending money on a lady because you want to sleep with them.
So everything's prostitution then.
Oh, if I were to
You
go,
give a girl a
you
present.
take her for a fucking walk or something like that, actually get to know each other, become dating, then start spending money on the bitch.
So first date going out to a restaurant, that's prostitution.
Make her pay for herself, then it's not prostitution. This is 2024. They want equal rights. Let's do it.
What
Pay
if
f-
she paid?
Oh, sorry.
You're not in the podcast, I thought.
I'm just asking a question.
Say it louder.
I said, what if she paid?
Then it's not prostitution. Oh, she paid for me?
Yeah.
Then that is
she's soliciting prostitution on me. Then I'm the whore.
Well, we already all knew that you're a whore. So.
I'm not a whore. Dude, my body count's only like 25. You probably can't hear it right now, but Caleb's girlfriend is being a fucking bitch. Okay, but that's still... So, you don't agree with me on that.
No.
Why? What is the
don't-
difference? If you spend $40 straight in cash to have sex with a lady, what's the difference between buying her $40 in drinks?
Because you're spending the $40 for her to have a good time.
Yeah, you spend $40 for having a good time. If you're buying a prostitute, she's probably going to enjoy it. To a point. Unless you're a fat, ugly, retarded kid, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, if she wants to have sex with you after that, that's her own choice. She's not being
But the
implied
difference,
to do it.
the difference between buying a girl drinks and buying her lunch is you buy her drinks, she's not going to be in the right state of mind anymore.
Well, technically, that's not giving consent.
Get close to the
anymore.
mic.
That's not giving consent anymore after they're drunk. So technically, that would be rape. You shouldn't even be having sex with somebody that's drunk.
Okay, we need to change the subject. I have never raped or been raped. Okay. Next subject, dude. Hand job or blow job? What's better?
Blowjob.
You're wrong.
You want to know a fun fact? Crazy fact, actually.
Okay, yeah, you're ready for this one, dude. He was doing his research.
Crazy fact. So the same skin that is in your cheeks, like the inside of your cheeks,
Yeah.
is the skin that is inside of a vagina.
Okay, well, going off of that, here's another question for you. So if a dude gives you a blowjob, is that gay?
Yes,
Why is it gay if it's the same skin as a vagina?
because it is a male giving you a blowjob.
What if he shaves his face first?
It's still a guy. Does he have a penis?
Caleb, you're such a misogynist. I don't know what that means. He does still have a penis, yes. You're right.
He has a penis, therefore it is gay.
But it is using vagina muscles to
No, it's
pleasure.
not. It is
What is
using
it? What
mouth
is it?
muscles.
Mouth muscles, but the same muscles that are in the vagina is what you're saying. right?
No, skin. Like
Okay,
the
Everybody
inside.
that listens to this is gonna think I'm fucking a hard R, dude.
Another crazy fact. So sharks are covered in pussy juice, basically.
That's fucking sick.
The same.
Sick in a good way, dude. Like that's pretty cool.
So the same fluid that a pussy creates is the same fluid that coats a shark's skin.
So if you were to have sex with a shark,
That is wrong on so many levels.
let's change the subject. No, but I do believe that a hand job is better.
Why?
Because a blowjob, they're in the same position no matter what you do. Hand job, she could be sitting on your lap. She could be behind you, caressing you like the beautiful angel that you are.
There's different positions for blowjobs.
Really?
Yeah.
What, 69?
69, they could be sitting next to you. They could be fucking sitting like long way, like
Long ways or short ways.
I don't know how to explain it. There's different ways they can do it.
But there's limited performance. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I am one-sided on this because I was with a snaggletooth, and she couldn't do it.
Did you get a lot of teeth?
She did it twice, and remember that scene from SpongeBob when he gets the chocolate bar and goes.
That sounds painful.
I hated every minute of it. Then I got with, we'll just call her AF. That was great. So I will agree with you there, dude. Once I got it from somebody that actually knew what they were doing, that was pretty sick.
Yeah. It's all about experience.
Yeah. Oh, and it's also about not having a snaggletooth.
Do you think that actually made a difference?
I was pretty sure it was that tooth that was dragging across it.
She could just not open her mouth wide enough. Maybe that was the problem.
Well, then the rest of her teeth would have been hitting it, right? That one was just funky. That was just a funky tooth, dude.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Well, you have to experience it to know.
And I never will, so...
My 8th grade girlfriend is very good at it, but I didn't get pussy then, so I didn't. That was the best I got. It was sick. I went up and told all my friends.
I'll be right back. I need a
All right.
drink. All right, we're back. So, you know when you...
You're not gonna give a reason why we left?
Well, we left because we needed to grab some more drinks because hydration is key around these parts.
It's the exact opposite hydration.
Hey, it's liquid, okay? It's a liquid.
It's a liquid.
It's a liquid.
I'll give you that. What were you saying?
All right, so you know how you tell girls to grow balls, like grow some balls.
Yeah.
Moms do grow balls if they have kids.
Okay, this is the most ridiculous thing you've ever said.
Okay, but like some girls grow more balls than guys
Are you
have.
talking about hermaphrodites?
No, when they're pregnant and they are having a boy, they grow.
Hold the fuck up.
What the fuck is that?
All right. Sorry. There's a weird brown substance on my can. I'm going to lick it now. It's not peanut butter. All right, what were you saying?
Oh shit.
Caleb, what were you saying?
So
Stop.
So girls grow balls.
Yeah, when they're pregnant? Yes, of course.
Yeah.
That's how you make dudes.
Yeah. So they're growing more balls than us. So
So
does
you're
that make
telling
us?
me-
Does
you're
that
telling
make them
me-
more manly than us?
No, obviously not. They don't produce testosterone.
But they produce kids that do produce testosterone.
So, Serenity, can you grow a beard?
Yeah. You probably could, yeah.
I stand
Some
corrected.
women do.
Yeah, you've seen some movies. Some women do have full on hairy legs.
Oh, my mom can
Okay,
grow a
women
stash.
Get hair. Any woman can grow a stash.
Women grow some crazy pubes, too. You ever seen a woman's pubes, dude? They let their bush go out. That's crazy. You almost got to pull out a hedge trimmer to find the thing.
I don't think I've ever seen it that.
Yeah, my stepdad told me that my mom's pubes are straight.
That's a fact right there.
That's a fact. That's a straight factoid right there, dude.
Straight, literally, because they're
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah, straight pubes are crazy. Yeah, my mom could probably style that shit.
Like braids.
It's like a vagina mullet, dude.
Can you braid your pubes?
I don't know. You wanna know something gross? The other day, so they got this thing in their shower drain that collects hair. The other day, the shower started filling up, so I went to go pull all the hair off. Like, usually it's just hair, you know what I mean? I
But
pulled it
somebody
off and
shaved
threw
your
it to the
pubes.
side, and it was just straight short hairs like this, like half an inch long, dude. And the first thought that came to my mind was like, dude, my stepdad told me my mom's pubes are straight when he was drunk the other night. And then I just seen this. My mom shaved her fucking testes.
First off,
And
your
I
mom
grabbed the
doesn't.
hair and threw them on the side of the tub.
First off, your mom doesn't have testes.
You know what I'm talking about.
Okay, but I'm just. Does your mom have testes?
That she shaved the labes, dude. Clitoris is a crazy. Have you
They
ever
have
found one?
They have a hood and everything.
Yeah, have you ever found one?
Yeah.
I'm
Once-
still looking.
Well, that just means you're not very good.
I'm not, dude. Every girl that I've ever slept with has never came back.
That's all.
Oh, you're right, dude. They all come back. Because I'm a boss.
He was trying to flex and act cool. You guys couldn't see that, but it looked gay. So it wasn't even worth
Caleb,
it.
you know, saying gay is not okay anymore in 2024. You are such a homophobic piece of shit.
I'm not homophobic.
I just don't like gays.
Exactly.
Delete that. No, honestly, I don't have a problem with the gays.
It's just when they try to shove it down your throat that they're gay.
Who's trying to shove what down your throat?
Okay, well that's not what I meant. Okay, when they try to shove it, well, okay, when they they try to make every single thing about how they're gay. That is what I don't like. Do what you want. Just keep your mind your own business. I mind my own business. I don't tell you about how I fuck people every day.
Do you fuck people every day?
Fuck a person every day. Just one person.
Word. I tried to pound it with his girlfriend and she didn't go for it.
She went to go for it and
Oh,
you
she
pulled your
didn't
hand
go
away.
Sorry, I didn't make eye contact.
Yeah, she went to go for it and you pulled your hand away, you jackass.
Caleb is talking about his beautiful angel.
Beautiful angel.
She's a beautiful angel. She also likes Fiddler now.
That's only because you will not stop talking
No,
about
she
it.
told me that the Fiddler songs were not long enough. That is literally the last thing I remember before I blacked out last night. Was it? She said Fiddler does not play long enough songs because they're that good.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
See?
Okay. All right.
Yeah, dude. She's on the Fid train, dude. She's a Fidiot now.
Is that what they? Is that what
That's
they're
actually what they call their fans. They're great. Dude, I love Fiddler. They're so fun. If I ever met one of them in person, I'd probably jack one off. I mean, ask for an autograph.
called? On your ball sack?
Yeah. It's true. No, we're going to meet them, October 5th? Yeah.
Are we going to meet them? Did you buy VIP?
I'm pretty
tickets?
sure they do shit after their concert.
Or did you buy VIP tickets?
They don't have VIP tickets, dude.
Not backstage tickets.
They don't have shit like that. They're like, nobody knows who they are. Anybody that listens to this is going to be like, what the fuck is a fiddler? It's me and Jesse from work that know about this. Jesse also, by the way, is the one that wanted me to, he said, I told him that we were going to do this. And he said, dude, you got to name your podcast Balls and Shit. And I was like, dude, I'm not naming my podcast Balls and Shit. And he said, please do me a favor and name your first episode Balls and Shit. Guess what happened?
I think we accidentally named the entire podcast Balls and Shit, actually.
Well, when we post it to YouTube, we can change it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the episode's just... We might have fucked up. Shit. That's alright, though. But he's actually really cool, dude. You're gonna love him. He's retarded. He's a straight hard
Those are
artist.
the best people,
He's
honestly.
a straight hard art, just like me, dude. He's actually the one that came up with that. We were listening to Matt and Shane's podcast, and they were talking about Rocky in the podcast, and Shane said that he thinks Rocky was literally just a movie about a retarded guy that learned how to fight good. And then I told Jesse about that, and Jesse said, no, I think he was just a hardworking man. And I was like, there's no way you can deny that Rocky was a retarded guy. And then Jesse said, he's a hard R. And I fucking died. That was the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Were you drunk?
Yeah, there's a couple bankies. There's a couple bankies that played it. We are going to get sponsored by these guys at some point.
Will you ever go back to Bud Light? Shane Gillis. Shane's
Shane
on the Bud
Gillis
train.
drinks Bud Light, and that makes Shane Gillis gay. He's funny, but he's gay. He don't drink the Beckies, dude. You're drinking the Smears. It's like that Dumb and Dumber episode, or that Dumb and Dumber, when he smears the chocolate bar over the wall. The guy walks in, he's like, "There's shit on the walls." I'm so glad I didn't shit my pants earlier, dude. That was a close call.
Do you have a brown stain now?
No.
No.
No brown stain or nothing.
Really?
That's just a clean, sweaty fart, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Those are the ones that you want.
Those are the ones you want.
Yeah, because it makes everybody else around you go like, "Go check your underwear," and you're like, "No, dude, I'm good." But I did not know if I was good. To be honest, I diarrheaed hard this morning.
I don't need to know that, honestly.
What, you
Was
never-
it here?
You ever drink a bunch of beer and diarrhea?
No.
Just hard diarrhea.
No, I'm a more of a liquor. Liquor.
Liquor?
Liquor.
Liquor clitoris?
Wait, so
Grow
back,
up, dude.
So back to that, you've never found the clitoris?
So I have obviously found the clitoris before. Alright?
Alright. No, I was just making sure.
We can ask. She's probably going to listen to this because she hates me. And she knows I'm going to talk about her. Tell Caleb about what I do with my fingers. Nah, you know what I do with my fingers. I've done it to you before. I fingered Caleb once.
No.
I have grabbed your balls before.
He's never
No, I grabbed
fingered me.
I grabbed your dick once.
No, it's been more than once.
I grabbed your dick. Oh, was it twice?
I think it's 3 times.
Three
now.
times. 3 times I've grabbed my best friend's cock. The first time was the best one by far because Austin was in the back seat.
And we almost went off the road.
I went to go grab his thigh and went too high and just full on gripped his cock. His soft, voluptuous cock. This beautiful fucking schlong, dude. And the rest of the ride was silent. And our friend in the back seat leaned forward and he's like, "DJ, are you guys okay?" And we were just like, "Yeah, we're fine. No, we don't want to talk about it right now. We'll talk about it later. We're good."
Yeah, he also asked why we almost went off the road.
I think what did we tell him the next day?
No, right when it happened, we told him.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I said he fucking grabbed my dick.
It's the most awkward silent car ride ever. What was the second time? I don't remember any of the other 2 times, dude. That's not
They
you,
were
so
all
that's-
times where you went to grab my thigh, and I think you think I have a smaller dick than I actually do.
Oh, all right. You're gonna put that on the air? You're packing a schlonger, dude.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying I'm packing a
What
stronger.
would you say inch-wise?
Inch-wise?
Inch-wise, what are you packing?
1.
Not even a half? Not even 1.5, dude.
No, 0.25.
Oh, 1.25. Yo, when I'm soft, it's a little bitty guy.
Just so you're a grower.
I'm a grower. You know that. Kayla's beautiful angel. Plug your ears. I think we already said her name in the podcast, but I'm gonna keep calling her beautiful angel. Oh, are you a grower?
I would say I'm probably a grower.
Oh, we're gonna get confirmation really quick. We're gonna hit pause and get confirmation to see if Caleb's a grower or a all right, we got 100% confirmation that Caleb's dick is very small when he is soft. But no worries, Caleb. Dude, I'm small too. So, dude, I remember one time when she still worked at the Subway in our hometown. My ex.
Are you talking about her?
No, I'm
or-
talking about my hard RX, dude.
Oh.
That fucking dumb bitch. Fucking retard.
You know, your ex and her, that's the only reasons we're friends again.
Yeah, dude. I didn't want you to come over.
I didn't want to hang out with you either. I was forced. We were both forced into that.
Yeah, dude, fucking. She said Serenity was gonna come over with Caleb, and I said I want to play Assassin's Creed. I don't want to hang out with anybody right now. And she's like, Jason, just give him a chance. And then while I was playing, I remember this, dude. I'll never forget this. We were playing Assassin's Creed. Or I was playing Assassin's Creed, and I just kept turning around and like, see that? That was cool, huh?
And I was not interested at all.
Dude,
but
what were we just talking about before this? We changed the subject completely again.
penis.
Penises. Yes. Okay. Back to what I was saying. Never change the subject to me again, dude. Don't touch my
You're the one
boyfriend's
that. You're the one that.
Okay.
changed the subject.
No, but there was one time I was wearing gray sweatpants at Subway when I was going to pick her up from work. And she walked up to me and kissed me. And then she grabbed my dick through my sweatpants and said, you know, I can see it through these things. And I was like, you fucking, there's nothing. Straight up said, she was trying to get all like sensual with me and be like hot. Dude, it was hot as fuck. I'll be honest. It was like, I was like, whoa. But then in my head, I was like, there's nothing there. I can't even see it. What are you talking about, dude?
See, when I wear gray pair of sweatpants, I can even see it. So I must be bigger than you are.
Yeah, it would probably. We're strike that. Delete that. Delete that. Strike that off the air. Fuck you, dude. We're supposed to be our friend and be supportive.
I am supportive.
Yeah, supportive of what? My
No.
small dick? Fuck you.
Hey, we're both part of the Tiny Pecker Club.
Yeah, dude. So, have you ever been caught jacking off? This is probably the best story I got. This podcast is gonna go downhill from here. This is the best one I got.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever been caught jacking off.
Your ladies never caught you jacking off?
I know my parents never did. They did it. I forgot to clear the search history on the family computer. So they
I got a
did.
story about that too, but we're just jacking off.
So
thing
they
for-
did catch that, but I don't think I've ever actually been walked in on while jacking off.
Ooh, for real? He has been.
Oh, I
he has
have?
been. We have confirmation from the gallery. He's been caught. Serenity, please come up and tell that story.
No.
No, we're not gonna hear that story. Actually,
We're
are.
gonna-
We're
we're
gonna
gonna
hit pause and we're gonna get this story and then we're gonna tell it. Okay.
She didn't really go into details. She just said she walked in and then I pretended to go to sleep. I do not recall this, so
All right. The time I got caught, dude.
why do you have your sunglasses
The
on?
main one, because I look fucking cool. The main time, the one that I will never forget of getting caught stroking the beef, dude, was when my retarded ex, I don't know how to say that in a nice way, she was dumb as fuck. But she walked in on, I was in the shower, and I was watching some stepbrother, you know, the good old shit. What are you doing? Is that a good quality vape, dude? What are you doing?
My vape changes colors
that's
if you
pretty
rub
sick.
it.
That's pretty sick, but don't ever interrupt me again.
Didn't say anything.
You interrupted. You distracted me.
I'm sorry.
Okay, well, back to what I was saying. I was watching some solid, just regular old stepbrother stuff, you know? Good old-
Oh, stepbrother, I'm stuck in the dryer.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Straight off the hub. And all of a sudden, I locked the door, our bathroom door, but you could unlock it if you had like a screwdriver or something and shoved it in the hole that was in the doorknob. And she knocked on the door, and she's like, "Why you got the door locked?" It was the first place that we had together. I was like, "Oh no, I didn't mean to lock it." And then all of a sudden the door comes flying open, and she rips the curtain open, dude. And I'm sitting there, schlong in hand.
So you were in the shower.
I was in the shower, dude, schlong in hand, and a phone in my left hand, and I quickly like exited out of it, put my phone up, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I had my shit, I was covering myself up. I was like, "Taking a shower, what do you think I'm doing?" And she's like, "Were you jacking off?" I was like, "No." And she's like, "You're hard." I was like, "It's warm water."
Warm water doesn't make you hard, dumbass.
I was trying to come up with an excuse. But then she grabbed my phone, and she's like, "Why do you have your phone in the shower?" And I was like, "Let's jump." And then she started crying because I was watching porn. And then she literally didn't talk to me the rest of the night. I was like, I still finished though, dude. I still made some crumb.
Some chrome.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck. Dude, once
Once you get started, you have to finish.
once you get that out of your system, you know what I mean? Leave. I want to play Xbox with my boys. Get out of my hair. Maybe it's just because she was annoying as fuck that I think like that. But you're telling me you're gonna sit here and tell me that you want somebody over your shoulder the whole time you're playing video games.
I don't know. It's fun. I like Serenity when she's sitting here while I'm playing video games.
You gotta leave the room next time we do one of these. Cause he is not being honest.
I am being honest.
Yeah.
Like when we're playing fucking all of our games, I always tell her to scoot over because she's too far away. That's an honest to God truth right there.
You guys are a beautiful couple.
Like, I yell at her because she's right where she's sitting right now. That's the cushion she sits on, and I tell her, scoot over so then you're closer to the computer.
Dude, Serenity got lit last night.
What did she say?
She said I gotta take it slow tonight. But the last thing I remember was her on like her third or fourth Monster drink. And then
She finished it.
she finished all those? How
All
many
of
did you- How
those.
many did you have?
I think there was like 2 out of the pack.
How many were...
There was 4 out of the box.
Oh, there was 4 out
And
of the
it's a
box.
12 pack. I had 8.
so you had 8 of those? Jesus. Fuck.
How much percent is Coors? The Bankies?
5. The
5?
Bankies, dude. Yeah, you're going...
So the monsters are stronger, and
I had 15.
she's a female, so
Yeah, so
I'm not
they
being
s-
sexist here.
So
This-
they suck at everything they do. From Caleb. That's Caleb's thoughts right
well,
now.
that's not. I said I'm not being sexist, but
You're not-
females cannot.
That's like saying I'm not being racist right now, but I don't like black people. That's literally what you're doing right now.
You're trying to get us canceled before we even
I'm
start.
not. No, I'm making an example. That's like it's illegal to say. Have you ever seen that Whitest Kids You Know skit? Did I ever show you that? Where he gets on air on TV. He did this on TV. He said it's illegal to say I want to kill the president of the United States of America.
I do remember that.
That was so funny. All right, continue what you're saying. My bad, dude.
That females cannot handle their alcohol as much as guys.
No, they turn into fucking goons, dude.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Gary, they go hard, dude. Straight up hard. So the last thing I remember is Serenity is sitting on the fucking couch watching TV, and she's like, "I feel that song's over already. This is so good." I feel like I think you're right, dude. Men can handle their alcohol a lot better.
It's a proven fact.
Yeah, I am also.
It's mostly due to the fact because most females weigh less.
What about me? And you, dude? You're a skinny god.
No, but I said it's mostly for that fact.
Yeah.
But guys' livers probably absorb it a lot better too because guys drink more generally. I don't know. Now I'm making shit up, so
Are you calling me an alcoholic right now?
I am. Yeah, you are a fucking alcoholic.
I'm not an
How many have you had?
alcoholic. I don't know. A lot. All right, we're back. Banky numbers. A lot. But I did want to say, dude, ever since that she started running for presidency, have you been getting a shit ton of ads for her?
No, I haven't gotten one single ad for her.
Are you serious?
Being serious.
I don't talk about her at all.
See,
I don't
get the-
follow her on anything. All of my notifications
I
for
get-
any news article, any news.
Walls, is that the guy that's running for Senate in Wisconsin?
Oh fuck.
Walls?
I don't know.
I don't know. Whoever's running for Senate against Baldwin, Tammy Baldwin, I think is her name. I get I get the person who's running against her. I get his ads all the time.
Are you cool with being open about who you're gonna vote for?
I don't know who I'm gonna vote for, honestly.
Oh, to be honest with you, I was a full-on RFK guy.
He dropped out.
Yeah, because he's fucking dumb. Did you hear what he did? He put a dead animal in Central Park. I forget what animal it was.
Wait,
He's
when
like,
did he do that?
Yeah, recently. Pretty recent, dude. Yeah. Yeah, he put a dead animal in Central Park trying to fucking. He was protesting something and, like, put a decaying corpse of an animal in Central Park in New York. And everybody was just like, what is wrong with this guy? I was like, yeah, he had a lot of good ideas. Like, a lot of good ideas, dude. A lot of the shit that he was saying he wanted to do, I 100% agreed with. And then, oh, big old daddy Trump, dude. He got shot at. He got his ear nicked.
And now he's losing.
No, I said, we're back.
But now Trump's losing.
He's losing?
Yeah.
Nobody's losing until they actually lose.
Well, in the polls. In the polls.
Yeah,
he's
have you
losing.
ever gotten a poll?
No.
Yeah, polls don't fucking matter. Half the people don't even fucking go on there.
Yeah, but let's just be 100% honest here.
All right, dude, we're getting into it. We're getting into the nitty gritty.
Our vote really doesn't fucking matter.
The populist vote does not matter.
It does not matter. The only thing it really matters for is the Senate. Is when you're voting for your senators and governor.
We need to get rid of the electoral college, I think. When it was brought around, it made sense, but now it does not make sense.
Yeah.
We got, what, 300 mil up in this hole, dude? 300 mil up in this hole. Fuck.
And we're being
Why are we doing
represented
that?
by
Yeah.
400.
The populist vote should be the one that chooses it.
It should.
Even I voted for Donald Trump. He lost the popular vote, won the electoral college. He should not have won.
You shouldn't have.
No. Because the majority of Americans thought Hillary Clinton, even though they were wrong, thought that Hillary should have won. She's a fucking spy. She's crazy. I can't believe that was actually a thing, dude. If the Democrats were to come out with somebody better, I would be all for it. Probably.
Probably.
But they're coming out with senile fucking idiots. All we got is this badass dude that runs a hotel chain. He's a badass. You can't deny that. Trump's a badass.
He is very.
He's cool as fuck.
He acts very young sometimes.
He's cool as fuck, dude. Listen to him in the debates. Trump said, Shane Gillis said, sorry. Shane Gillis said, Trump's about to go on and do his hour. Like he was doing a stand-up special every time he did his fucking things. It's true though. Trump never stops campaigning. He's been campaigning for the last, 12 years? Since 2016? No, not 12. 10 years. My bad. He went 2016. He went like 2014 until now. So however long that is, he's not stopped campaigning. He's not giving up. He lost and he was like, that was gay. Let's keep going. What's up, Milwaukee? You hear about the fucking immigrants? Literally like a stand-up special, dude. It's hilarious. I love him. Even if I didn't want him as president, I love him, dude. He's hilarious.
See, I think that they need to just scrap the two-party system.
It's not a two-party system, is the thing.
But that's what it is.
We, as a people, made it a two-party system. It's not their fault. Trump could very well have been an independent candidate and never won. That's the only reason. We are in any party system.
The two parties run the country.
Yeah.
Basically. Two parties, Republican and Democrat, and it shouldn't be that way.
It shouldn't be, but we let it be that way. It's
Yeah.
our fault.
It's not my fault.
No, it's all of our fault. I didn't do it. No, it's everybody's fault, dude.
Like,
No, we're the people that vote for them. We're the people that let them do that. They would not make any headway if the American populace did not let them.
yeah, but
If
the
we all
American
agreed-
populace will never do that.
They're
because-
retarded.
Yeah,
The
because
American populace is hard ours, dude.
they
For
are.
real.
We all are.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Like,
Keep going.
I don't know.
No, he lost track of thought because he's also a hard R.
We shouldn't be a two. There should be more than two parties and independent.
That's the thing.
'Cause that's what it is.
Everybody says that, but there is more than two parties. Just nobody votes for the other one because they think
They'll never
that
win.
yeah, they'll never win. But they're gonna win if we vote for them.
But nobody vote. If you can have 100,000
No,
people
it's-
vote
it's-
for that person, but they will never
We got
win.
what 350 million people in this country. Good luck. telling all
Convincing
the-
enough
Yeah.
to vote for one that will win, because it'll never happen.
So I honestly think RFK Jr., despite his ridiculousness, would have been good for this country, but he's not gonna win.
Because he's not part of Democrat or Republican.
Yeah.
There's a lot of third party candidates that would be better than both of the nominees for Republican Democrat.
A lot of people are saying that they'd rather vote for a third party, but they're not.
Yeah.
Why?
It's because then your vote just gets thrown away.
It's not thrown away if you enough people do it.
The only
Up
thing
until RFK did that stunt with the dead animal, my stepdad and everybody that I knew was going to vote for this guy. All Trump supporters were going to vote for this guy because they thought he would be better for the country than the psychopath dude.
the only thing that would happen, because he would not have gotten enough votes. The only thing that would have happened is whatever party the third party candidate, like, even if it's not RFK.
He pulled more from DT than he did from.
But the only
The-
thing that would have happened is the party that he was under would have got more funding the next election cycle.
No, the part that really it does piss me off though is seeing all these Kamala ads everywhere, because everything is putting her stuff on all their stuff because they think that's the right thing to do, but she is just as dumb and senile as Joe Biden is, dude.
See, I think
She says she's going to make stuff better and she's going to change the country. She's been in Congress for how long? The presidency does not matter compared to them. She has been there this whole time. You want to make some fucking changes, stay where you are.
that's why because I voted for Trump.
Hell yeah.
Because I think we do need an outsider. We do need somebody that's not a part of the government
Oh,
in the government, because the government is stupid.
the hard part with him is that he's a psychopath. That's the best way to put it. He's a psychopath. He
Like,
gets on stage and he's like, Rosie O'Donnell, she's a dumb bitch. Like, this guy's the president of the United States, dude. He just called somebody a fucking dumb bitch on stage. That's great. It is fun to watch, though. The debates, the last 2 elections, have been the most fun debates I've
and there
ever seen.
hasn't been a debate since Biden and Trump's debate, before Biden dropped out.
It's because Trump said he doesn't want to debate Kamala because she hasn't earned it.
Trump did say that he would debate her.
That's still in my can, dude. What the fuck is that?
Trump did say that he would fucking
Debate her
debate
on Fox
her
News.
on Fox News.
Yeah.
Under different.
And then she called him a pussy for not wanting to do it on CNN. But either way, it is just going to lean in somebody's favor.
Yeah.
The whole thing is just...
Because there's no free press anymore.
They're playing with your fucking mind.
There's no free press anymore.
It's all
the press,
free. No, it's all free press, but all of them chose a side.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It's not free press because it's not indiscriminate. Is that the word?
If there wasn't free press, we would not be able to do this right now.
No, but okay, but what I'm
Alright,
saying,
get
what
it
I'm
out.
saying is, all the press, all the big press out there, are on one side, whether it be left
they all
or right.
chose a side. Yeah.
Nobody is indiscriminate. That's not the word, but I can't think of what the word is.
You failed. I don't think that is a word.
Indiscriminate?
Is that a word?
That is a word. What's
Caleb's beautiful angel. Is indiscriminate a word?
What?
indiscriminate?
Not a
Oh.
word. Not a word. Been confirmed. Did you pause it?
We're gonna take a pause so I. All right, we're back. Indiscriminate is a word, and its definition is done at random or without careful judgment, which does go along with what I'm saying.
It does not.
Yes, it
Caleb's
does.
retarded.
But I literally just gave you the definition, you dumbass bitch.
Yeah. Well, I still want to be right.
But you're wrong.
I fucking hate you, dude.
Like
I don't even know why I hang out with you anymore.
it's all the big press out there are on one side and nobody goes in the middle anymore. Like even all the big comedians, like huge comedians, like that have like their own
Oh, that's what I'm
shows.
saying. The best comedian out there right now is by far Shane Gillis, because, in my opinion, I think it's because he didn't pick a side. He makes fun of both sides. The Democratic comedy is fucking dumb.
Yeah, it's because they
Republican-
always talk
Republican
shit about.
comedy is funny, but it's still fucking dumb. Shane gets on there and he makes fun of.
Both sides.
Both sides.
Because they're both retarded.
Yeah, it's because the Republicans are extremists.
Yeah.
They're all extremists, dude. It's so easy to make fun of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the reason why he is blowing up right now, is because everybody's getting a punch to the face.
Yeah, like late night talk shows, all you hear him talk shit about is Trump, 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 Trump. Like,
Oh, fucking calm down.
like
Yeah.
it's not. It was funny the first couple times, but after fucking 6-7 years of it,
The funniest thing, I still think the funniest thing I've ever witnessed was when Trump won. Do you remember that? I went to school. We went to school the next day after Trump won. Do you remember that?
kind of.
Oh, me and my whole friend group, you know them, Mitch, Graham, Tyler Rainwater,
Yeah.
them guys. We all put headbands on. I didn't do it. They all did it. That said Trump on them. And Mr. Gex made them all take it off. And he cried.
Really?
Jesus Christ, why are you crying? Gas is $1.19. Chill out, dude. It's all right. We're fine. Everybody freaks out about the president. They can't do anything. The president has very little authority.
Yeah, it's because checks and balances.
Eh,
Like nobody has absolute authority, no matter how many people say it.
That's why I thought it was so funny when our history teacher started crying. What? Congress is still Democratic ran. The Supreme Court was, at the time, still Democratic ran.
Now it's Republican.
Yeah. The House of Representatives was still majority Democratic. He literally, anything that he said he was going to do would not go through because nobody's going to vote for it.
And
He
that's
can
what
say whatever the fuck he wants. It's got to come down the ladder
Yeah,
through another, 600 people?
I
There's
want to say
500. There's 400 in the House and 100 in the Senate.
Yeah,
Yeah, so 500 people.
I think it's less than 500 because I don't think there's. I think it's like 383 in the
Is it?
house.
I don't know. We'd have to look it up. But either way, one man's decision is not going to go through 383 or whatever people. And especially if it's a fucking ridiculous one, you know what I mean? Yeah. How many people are in? We're looking something up quick, guys. We're getting into it now. How many people in the house? Yeah. 400?
435.
Okay, so 535 people it has to go through.
Yeah, so that's...
It's not.
Well, it doesn't have to go through all of them. It has to go, I think it's 2/3. Or no, that's
It's
just
got to
for
be a majority vote.
majority vote. 2/3 for, like, repealing a vote or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know the full law of it. But that's still what I'm saying still stands.
Yeah, because you need a majority vote. The
Even
only
if it-
thing the president
even if
has
it
full
was-
power of is presidential, like the supreme order or whatever.
He can
fucking
cause
presidential
nuclear, he
order.
can hit one button and cause a nuclear war.
But then after that, he has to defend himself against the against Congress.
Yeah. That's pretty much the main thing that they have the rights to is to. He can start the nuclear war. He just has to hit one button,
Yeah, and then he has to defend
and
himself.
he can veto laws.
Yeah,
So like if Congress were to send something up to him,
he can
because
be like,
he has to sign. He's the final signature
yeah,
to send a law and order. He can tell them no, and then it can get passed through again, and they can veto the president. So if it was really like something they really wanted to get through, he would not matter. Just fucking what the fuck was that?
I was offering us some ice cream.
Oh,
Dairy Queen, you know you gotta.
Dairy Queen's the shit.
Dairy Queen is the shit. It's one of the reasons I love the Midwest.
The Midwest is sick.
We got Dairy Queen Culvers. What do you fucking bitches got? In-N-Out?
Oh, here's a good one, dude. Do you think that Hitler ever slept with a man? Sexually?
No.
Okay, think about every man in power. Right?
Yeah.
90% of them have slept with a dude.
Why?
Because they're in power.
But yeah, that means he could sleep with anybody he wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
Why would you choose a man?
Because he can.
If you were in power, would you choose to sleep with a man?
I don't know. I've never been in power. I don't know how that mindset works. But Hitler had...
Do you think he ever slept with a Jew?
Oh. Ooh. All right, now we're getting into the heated stuff. No, but I do think if you read about a lot of them, dude, a lot of them have slept with other men before.
John F. Kennedy, he was a whore in the White House.
He's Marilyn Monroe. Word up to that. JFK's my boy.
At
They
the pool
faked his
party.
assassination because he's getting too much sniz. Dude. It's like we can't have a president getting this much sniz, dude. We gotta take him out. This is ridiculous. I wish I could get sniz like this. Kill him. Kill him. Do you think that JFK's assassination was a hoax?
No.
Do you think Lee Harvey actually did that?
I don't know if Lee Harvey is the one who shot him, but I do think he was actually assassinated.
I do think the CIA took him out, dude.
They might have taken him out, but I do think he was assassinated. There's no doubt about it.
Well, yeah, obviously, we watched his brains get blown out on TV.
He didn't die right away. He died in the hospital.
His fucking back of his head got blown out on TV.
I thought he died in the hospital.
He might have died in the hospital, but whatever was left of his brain was keeping him alive, dude. There's a video of his wife picking up his brain off the back of the car. And Jesus Christ, no, he was not surviving.
What do you think the real reason is she never changed out of her clothes until she got back?
I don't know.
Because if I were her, I'd want to be out of them fucking clothes as soon as
There's
humanly
a lot
possible.
going on, though.
Yeah, but fucking, you had an entire flight from from Dallas all the way to Washington, D.C., and you don't change?
If I had a long-term wife and I watched her brains get blown out in front of me, I probably would be so distraught from the situation that I wouldn't even think about it.
But you had a 3-hour and the flight was like he was already dead.
She was either in on it or gone completely mentally after that. That would traumatize anybody for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
She watched her husband's head literally get blown out. She watched his brains fly out the back of his head and picked him up. I do not know. I 100%
audience. Would you change if I got my brains blown out? Would you change your clothes?
Probably.
Do you think that you'd be coherent enough to think about even changing after that happened?
You had
3 hours. Within 3 hours of it happening.
No, it was more than 3 hours because he was in the hospital. He was in the hospital for probably, let's ballpark like an hour and a half at least. And then you have
4.5 hours.
And then probably a 3-hour flight back to DC. Would
8
you
hours.
change?
A work day.
Yeah, would you change in that amount of time?
Do you think that you would be coherent enough to understand what's going on? You picked Kayla's brain up in your hands.
I would not do that.
If you watched his brains fly out the back of his head, you would not try to pick it up and put it back together, dude. She don't love you. Back to the subject at hand. I truly do think that she was just that distraught.
I don't know. I think she just did it for publicity.
I will fist fight you right now.
She
No,
wanted.
I don't think she was in on it at all. I think that
I'm not saying she was in on it either.
I think she watched the love of her life had to get blown off and just freaked out.
I think she did it for a purpose.
Dude, this is coming from I have literally seen shit like this. For probably a solid 6 hours, I could not function at all after seeing something like that.
So when you got home, did you change and shower?
No, I cried. Dude. I sat in my bed and I cried.
Did you shower before you went to bed?
No, I don't think I did.
Did you change your clothes?
My mind wasn't on that. No, I did not. My mind was elsewhere. Everybody in my life was trying to calm me down, and I was like, shut up. Chill. No, there's no calm me down. Let me go through this the way I need to do this. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that what I went through was something similar to her, but what happened was a similar situation, and it took me at least 6 hours before I could shower and change. At least 6 hours. And she was back and forth within 8. 8 or 9 hours. She's back and forth. And that was somebody that she had a genuine relationship with and a genuine connection with. That's like,
all right, we're gonna pause real quick and we're gonna look up when the flight back to DC was.
Yeah. Okay, Caleb was wrong. Caleb was wrong, everybody.
Okay, yeah, very quick research we just did. It was very quick from shots fired to time of death to being flown back to DC. Was very quick. So I guess I can see.
You guess you were wrong.
I guess I was wrong.
You was wrong. I wasn't right. But Caleb was wrong.
So you were also wrong.
Yeah. We just spent probably 30 minutes researching the JFK assassination, and he was definitely killed by the CIA.
I wouldn't go that far.
You wouldn't go that far. The whole thing is suspicious as fuck.
It is suspicious as fuck.
You know, right before he died, he was coming out with shit against the Illuminati and shit like that. Not specifically the Illuminati, but he did not want anything to be held from the American people. He wanted no confidentiality. And then he died like 2 weeks later. Yeah? Got nothing to say? Jason's right. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Okay. We can
Okay.
just say you're right, but
Yeah.
I don't think it was the CIA that killed him. But
Who do you think would kill him?
I think a lot of people hated JFK.
Why? He was one of the most liked presidents in history. You want to go back and look at his reports? It's true. One of the most liked presidents in history.
And he never even got to see a man step foot on the moon.
He didn't even get to finish his presidency, dude. I think he was, 3 years into it when it happened?
I don't know. That was before my time. You old fuck.
Well, yeah, fuck you. If you want to talk about old fuck, my grandpa's turning 93 tomorrow.
That's an old fuck.
Yeah. He was telling me one day when I was out on the farm with him, he told me he remembers when the Holocaust happened.
Really?
Yeah, he remembers reading about that in the fucking newspaper, dude.
That's insane.
That is insane. That's crazy. Imagine looking at the newspaper one morning and be like, hey, 12 million people died. That's crazy. I better go milk my cows.
Fucking watching the document. Wouldn't even be able to imagine being one of them soldiers that walked into the first concentration camps that were found. I can't even imagine.
Piles.
The
of
smell. I
dead-
can't even
no,
imagine the smell.
I would have thrown up.
Like, I was watching a documentary, and it was saying that they didn't even know about the concentration camp that was, like, less than a mile away.
I think my
But
grandpa
they
said...
knew that they could smell it.
I think my grandpa said 1942 is when it hit the newspapers.
Which
See,
probably means, like...
He would have been 11. That's crazy. 11 years old when the Holocaust hit the American newspapers.
Fucking... No, but, like, in documentaries, like, they didn't know about the concentration camps, but when they reached the town, they were just commenting on what was that smell. Because they could just hear the smell. And they didn't treat... After they found the concentration camps, they didn't treat anybody...
Hold up. We're going to hold up a second. Did you just say hear the smell? I just wanted to point that out. We can continue what we're saying.
That they could just... They could smell... They could smell it.
You can smell... Yeah, human death stinks.
And... So then
stinks,
after they found the concentration camps and came back to the town, and everybody was like acting like like they didn't know what was going on, and they would just be like, can you not smell that?
Have you ever been around a deer or anything like that after it's been shot?
Yeah.
It smells the exact same. That was the crazy part, dude. It smells the exact same as like a dead deer.
I keep forgetting that you know what like a dead human smells like.
Yeah, dude. I'm out here fucking beating the shit out of people. Just kidding. No, we'll talk about that later. I'm not drunk enough for that yet. But yeah, no, yeah, it smells just like a dead, decaying deer, and that is not a good smell.
No.
It's
Any decaying thing doesn't smell good.
it's disgusting. It's a very specific smell, though. Like, you can't describe it.
Yeah, but like it's you know it when you smell it.
Every time I shoot a deer, I get flashbacks. I'm like, whoa. So, Uncle Mickey, get up here. So I can't do this. This stinks. Smells. Never mind. I was about to make some horrible jokes. I guess I'm doing better than now. I still can't believe that your first time you met her dad was when she was sucking you off, dude. I still can't get over that.
That was over an hour ago we talked about that.
I know, I've been thinking about it this whole time. Just imagining being that dad, walking in and just seeing your daughter's head pop up over a blanket. Like, oh, man, what's going on here?
That is
Just
one
seeing
reason.
a kid
That's
Go
one
running
reason.
out of your house, dude.
That's one reason I'm glad I didn't have daughters.
You're not gonna lay pipe for another one, dude?
I think
Send a load up to the gods for a fucking daughter, dude?
two's a good number.
3's a good number.
No.
Never mind, 3's gay.
Yeah. If you have 3, you have to have 4.
Yeah, and then you have to have 5.
No. If you have 5, you have to have 6.
Absolutely.
Dude, what I do want to talk about, that lady in the news that had 2 vaginas.
You got to save one for marriage.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what she did. But I'm just saying, if your girlfriend had 2 vaginas, right, and if she asked, can I sleep with other men with my right one,
No.
you wouldn't let her do that?
No.
The left one's all for you.
Yeah, but can you feel the difference in vaginas? How do you
No.
know that dude didn't finger that?
There's a very big difference in vaginas.
How do you know that? Did she say that?
No, I don't know with that specific chick, but I'm just saying, like, person to person, yeah, it varies.
No, but I'm saying, would she be able to tell that he's using the right vagina? Or,
That's a good question.
like,
Top right.
what if he's fucking laying pipe in the right one and fingering the left one?
That'd probably be crazy. That'd probably, you'd be like, fucking like having a seizure. I wish I had 2 vaginas. All I got's a butthole.
No,
What the fuck is this thing do?
you have a pee hole. You can stick stuff in there if you want to.
Have you ever stuck anything up your pee hole?
No.
No, because that's psycho behavior. Chill.
Enough lube, anything's possible.
Yeah, enough. You gonna fucking shove a Q-tip up your pee hole?
No, that sounds...
Dude, that would hurt.
That sounds traumatizing.
That would hurt.
That's bringing, like, one guy, one jar vibes right there.
That's it. Worst video I've ever seen on the internet.
2 girls, 1 cup was pretty disturbing, too.
That was all pudding.
Was it?
Yes. I've read the interviews. Do you know who John LaChois is?
No.
He's a Canadian singer that sings a lot of comedy songs. And he's got this one song that's supposed to be a love song. It's called 2 Girls, 1 Cup. It's a love song. And he said in the song, some people like to kiss. Some people like to hug. Some lesbians like eating each other's shit out of a cup. It's so funny. I'll just show you that when we're done with this. But I think we're about ready to wrap this up. What do you think?
Yeah.
A good first EP, dude?
EP?
Episode? You fucking degen?
That's kind of like the PCP.
Who is that chick? I can't believe she put that on Facebook. Oh, she put on her Facebook that she's looking for a different PCP for her children. I'm sitting there like,
Yeah, the street PCP isn't good enough anymore.
no. Dude, she wants some medical PCP. I was sitting there, I'm literally about ready to call Child Protective Services, and I showed it to Keith, my boss, the black guy from Atlanta that I told you about.
Yeah.
He's cool. He's a cool guy. But he said pediatric children's physician or something like that. And I was like,
Pediatric care physician.
yeah. And I was literally like, hey, he said that, and I was like, oh, never mind. Immediately. And then as soon as that happened, I busted out laughing and put it on the list of shit that we need to talk about. This is the funniest. I got a picture of the post. Yeah, I'll read it out loud. That was so funny. She said, what's the best PCP for my children? I've had it where we are now. Thanks in advance. I was like, Jesus Christ. What do you mean? I've had it where we are now. PCP is a crazy drug. First of all,
I've never done PCP.
it makes you like Zeus. I've never had it. I've never tried it. I just read stories. Didn't you have an acid story that you wanted to say?
But first, after rehab, like it was like 2 days after rehab.
We're gonna start off in rehab.
Oh, we're starting off in rehab?
Oh, we're starting off just after rehab for his cocaine addiction.
Shut the fuck up. 2 days.
Okay, hold that thought. Actually, I gotta take a fucking fat piss.
Me too. I was just holding it in
wanna
until
go-
you said something.
We're gonna go cross swords really quick.
All right, so this is the last thing we're gonna talk about before we're done for the day. But we're back. We're back.
We're back.
So 2 days.
We're back and we're bitching. All right, continue.
2 days after I got out of rehab, I was with a couple buddies, and
Not as good friends as me though, right? I'm your best friend, right?
no. Okay, so the day after I
No,
got,
hey, you didn't answer the question.
this was when we weren't friends at the time.
Okay, but I am your best friend, right?
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
All right, podcast is over.
Okay, so we'll go to the day I got out of rehab. I went to go hang out with a couple buddies.
I'm not gonna get over this. I'm gonna hold this over your head forever, dude.
And we were hanging out at the Bluff. You know what I'm talking about, the Bluff? Magnolia Bluff.
Yes.
We were hanging out at the Bluff. This is when
The Bluff.
Jason, or not Jason, you're Jason. This is when fucking,
They know my name. It's public now.
fucking we were driving down from the Bluff to go pick up acid from Madison, from a dude in
Yeah.
Madison. And we got into a car accident driving down the Bluff, right where Graham got into an accident a couple weeks earlier.
Hey, I remember that.
Yeah.
I was there.
It was the same exact spot because we were talking about it. We were talking about like Graham just got in an accident up here, and it was like where? And I was like, they were like right around this corner that we're going around as we were going around it at 40 miles an hour.
Yeah. Oh, right here.
Yeah.
This is the tree he hit, actually, that we're wrapped around.
No, we missed all the big trees. We just hit a bunch of baby trees, saplings.
That's very lucky.
Yeah, we were very lucky.
What were you on?
We
Oh, this is on acid?
No, we were not on acid. We were going to pick up acid. We just drank and smoked. We were on our way to Madison.
Okay, well, backtrack a little bit. I told you to tell me your acid story.
Well, I was just telling you the story about when we went to go pick up acid.
Okay, that's gay.
Okay, so
I'm just kidding.
then the next day they went to go pick up acid without me because I was working. And then when I got off work, they picked me up. We went to the head gates, and that's where I took the acid.
It's a terrible spot.
Fucking, so we were swimming, and all of a sudden it kicked in, and they were somebody was like, you know, we should all just fucking swim naked, and I was like, all right.
Oh, we had the Caleb Dickness out, dude?
No, we all did.
Yeah, but the Caleb Dickness is out, dude, so that's
Yeah.
all that matters.
But so
That thing is probably floating on top. That fucking schlonger.
fucking the sunset looked like just like the background on a computer screen, like you know that sunset.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
I actually
what it
know
looked
exactly what you're talking about.
Like. It looked
Beautiful.
exactly like
Beautiful,
that. It was
yeah.
fucking like picturesque.
It almost makes you want to cry.
Yeah, and so then we decided to head out of there. We all had our pants on before we got out of the water, so nobody saw anything.
No dicks were shown.
No dicks were shown.
I would have just gotten out and been like, ew,
But-
look at this.
As we were walking away from the dam, we decided to leave because we weren't at Headgates. We were at the dam. We were at the dam, swimming there.
Damn.
And as we decided to leave because another group of people showed up and we were all tripping on acid.
And you were naked.
Yeah, so
We can't leave that out.
we decided to leave, and as we were walking away, I turned around, and this chick in a bikini squatted down,
Ooh.
and took a shit.
What? Oh, hold up. What?
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah. Took a shit.
on the gravel?
No, she like that cement part that's like in the middle of the dam that's like there's water over here.
The actual head gates?
No, the dam.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like and there's that cement pad. She squatted off of that cement pad and took a shit into the water.
So it drifted downriver.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah. I asked my friends if I was just imagining that because we were tripping on acid and they're like we saw it too. We saw it too, and I was like, okay, good.
Did you just watch a turd come out of a lady's butthole? Did you guys see that? That turd came out of her butthole. Do you guys want to swim down and catch it? Or am I the only one? Am I the only one that wants to go catch that turd?
That didn't happen.
You didn't catch the turd?
No.
I would have.
But
Though I'm a pervert.
so then after that we were just driving around. We
would've
had a driver, so we had a sober driver. Well, she wasn't sober, but she was more
Better
sober.
than on acid.
More sober than we were.
She was better than on acid.
Yeah.
Better than on acid driver they had.
Fucking so we
This is Wisconsin.
they decided that the perfect spot to sit and smoke was on the side of the road. Don't know why we did this. Fucking a cop drove past, and the best idea we came up with was to hurry up and pull this because we had two different cars.
Christ.
We had two different cars. So the best idea we came up with, because we saw the cop car turn onto the road. The best idea we came up with was pull the second car in front of us and act like we were jumping, like because the car died. We acted like we were just jumper cables. So, cop just drove right past us. Thank God.
Fuck.
Thank God.
Yeah, dude. I got pulled over on acid once.
Really?
That sucks. You ever done mushrooms?
No.
Oh, mushroom visuals or like acid visuals times 10.
Really?
Mushrooms don't give you any of the body buzz.
But it's visuals.
It's very visual.
See, the visuals is what I
was
loved.
driving on mushrooms, following Graham and Taylor. We're going out to his grandparents' house. Don't know why. We're all on. I took a quarter ounce of mushrooms. $90 worth of mushrooms. That's an insane amount.
That is an insane amount.
Yeah, I was gone. Right. The end of my headlights. Have you ever been to the top of a roller coaster? And like, everything just flat
Yeah.
and it's just a straight drop down. That's what the end of my headlights look like. That's the only way I could describe it. The only reason I did not die that night was because I was following them. And then when we pulled up to his grandparents' house, I got out of my car and I went into their truck and I was like, Taylor, how was your driving, dude? I was freaking out the whole time. And he was like, no, the end of my headlights look like the top of a roller coaster. And I was like, and you're alive, dude? What are you talking about? It's like, I was following you guys for guidance. And you were going through the same shit I was. I just farted like 19 times. I laughed and shit my pants. All right. Oh, but mushrooms are crazy like that. I remember, you remember Logan Ford? Mm-hmm. I was in his garage that same night, and it stinks. The rafters of his garage turned into a snake and went to go bite my feet. This is the best part about mushrooms. It's like crazy shit like this happens. You'd think you freak out, right? Mm-hmm. I just lifted my feet up, went, and everybody looked at me and they're like, dude, are you all right? And I was like, yeah, dude, your garage tried to bite me. And everybody's like, oh, yeah, it happens. That's mushrooms, dude. Mushrooms are great.
I think the best
mushrooms.
thing about tripping on acid is stargazing.
Acid will change your mentality completely.
Yeah.
Acid's crazy.
Unless you have a bad trip, then it's
Never
horrible.
do ketamine. Ketamine sucks.
You've done ketamine?
I've done ketamine. It sucks.
I went to rehab with
I
somebody.
was
that
actually
did
I was
ketamine.
with Taylor when I tried it. He said, "Oh, it's not that bad. I'll give you a small bump, like 0.2 or whatever." And I took it, and I was laying on his bed, and we're watching Godzilla versus Kong. And all
Godzilla versus Kong. That's recent.
we might have to strike this from the record. Press pause. No, we were talking about 2021. It's a couple years ago, long time ago.
Yeah, I was mistaken. I thought it was it was a different.
No, but okay. But when I was watching, we were watching this movie, and all of a sudden, I could not move at all. Like my arms and my legs just went stiff. And
Ketamine's a horse tranquilizer, so
yeah, it is. I looked at Taylor, and I was like, "Yo, what is this?" And he's like, "Dude, you're fine. You just need to stand up, and breathe a little bit." And I was like, "Okay, dude." And I went to go stand up, right? And instead of standing up, my body just rolled. And I face planted onto the floor. And that was the last thing I remember. Taylor told me that I rolled off the bed after I said, "Yeah, dude, I'll stand up." I rolled off the bed. And then he just heard snoring immediately. The next day after that, I remember me and him were drinking and talking about hanging out and going out doing the same shit. And he's like, "You want a little bump?" And I was like, "No." For the love of God, no. That sucked. Ketamine sucks. I went to a straight K-hole, dude.
Yeah, I went to rehab with somebody that did ketamine. Like that was
Ketamine
his
sucks.
DOC.
I don't even know how anybody could enjoy that. Like he enjoyed it and he did fine it. I don't know how you enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was the dude I went to rehab. That ketamine was his DOC.
It's the most ridiculous drug I've ever tried in my life. I've tried a lot.
See, you got to start small and you grow. It's like with anything else.
I started small.
Obviously not small enough if you just face plant.
I went face first in the floor and just started sleeping. I was like, "Yeah, this is it." Mushrooms are fun. Mushrooms I would do again. Mushrooms is the only drug I think I'd do again.
I think acid was the most fun I had.
Acid's fun with the right people, but if anything goes wrong,
Then your entire night's fucked.
it can be the beginning of your trip. Somebody can be like, "You're gay," and you'd be like, the whole night you'd be like, "Hey guys, am I gay?" That's what acid is.
See, she sent me into a triple loop.
A triple loop?
Triple loop? Triple loop?
A triple loop? Dude, Serenity, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh my god, it's not on purpose.
She was screaming at me the entire walk home.
Caleb, you need to act sober while you're fucking tripping on acid. You're like, "Alright, fucking walk shit."
No, it wasn't even that. She was screaming them out because I didn't text her.
He was supposed to be gone
Did,
for
did you
an
know
hour.
he did acid that
No.
night? Okay, then she's fine.
He was only supposed to be gone for an hour, and he was gone for 5 hours.
If you are going to do acid and you're with somebody that is going to text you, tell them. Or it's gonna be a bad time.
We were only like 6 months.
No, we were together for 3 months.
Yeah.
3 months.
Well, if you're gonna do acid, still tell them. Dude, the first 3 months I was with the fucking retarded cunt. We did acid together.
See, if I were to do acid again, I would probably... First off, no kids.
It is for everybody. We're in a town of 3,000 people and we have the access to drugs that you're hearing about. It's insane. Chicago is gay. Continue.
Wait, what was that about?
The fucking big cities all talk about all the drugs all the time. I think we get more drugs around here.
We're in the drug capital of the world
Yeah, hell yeah.
because we are in between all of the big cities. So all the drugs that are going to the big cities.
If anybody wants to get high, hit me up, dude. I'll sell anything you want.
Hey.
I need money, please.
Hey, we need to bring the volume down.
Okay. Caleb's neighbors are gay.
All right, I think we're gonna call it here for tonight.
We're gonna call it here. This is the first cast, dude. First cast. This is a pretty good one.
90 minutes. That's pretty good. It's probably gonna get cut, but
No, honestly, did we really run into anything that we want to cut out of this?
I don't know. We'll have to go through it.
We're gonna have to listen to an hour and a half of us talking.
Yeah,
That's gonna suck.
it is gonna suck.
Yeah, we're gonna cut the whole thing. All right, thanks anybody who actually listens to this. Appreciate it. Caleb's gay.
Jason's also gay. Maybe more gay, probably. Honestly,
I've only sucked one dick. Okay,
I've never
go
sucked a
back.
dick. So,
go back on that comment.
what comment? We're not going to cut anything.
We're
so
not gonna cut anything. We're going to just throw this out there and let all my coworkers listen to it and tell me that would suck.
and that we're not gay.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
Toodles.
Hit the fucking stop button.